Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We are actually in the garage here working. I was just shooting a video, stripping out basically the rest of the interior on the Duramax here. But I just had another Duramax pop up from Facebook Marketplace. It's pretty close to me, like within a half an hour. It's an 06. It's got a ton of miles on, like 325, but it is super cheap. It's running, driving, everything that way. So I don't know that we're going to buy it, but we're definitely going to go take a look at it, see how that goes. So we're just going to get on the road. It's just literally just popped up. So, it's priced right that somebody's going to go and pick this thing up. So I'm going to go see if maybe I can be the first one and score a deal. Let's see what happens. So we're almost at the truck now, and I honestly can't even remember what exact details I gave you before, but, it's got 325,000 miles on it. It says no mechanical issues. It does appear to be rusted rocker panels, cab corners, wheel wells, all that stuff seems to be pretty rusty on it. But it's a long bed crew cab, 06. Don't know if it's got the LLY tune or, if it's a true like LBZ. They want $3,000. I know that's what everybody wants to hear. They're asking $3,000 or best offer. He had it at $5,000. It didn't sell. So I'm expecting it to be pretty rough. Now, I am totally fine because he said no mechanical issues. I'm going to check for, blow-by head gaskets, all that stuff when we get here. I'm fully expecting any truck with over, 150, 200,000 miles to need basically all the front end, suspension, all that type of stuff. So, and this one probably needs it a second time if that stuff was replaced originally. So, I'm good with all that stuff. It's just if there's some unforeseen sort of mechanical stuff. So, I don't know the guy. So, I'm not going to stick a camera, like right in his face when I get there, but I'll try to film as best I can. So if it's a little jumpy, I apologize. All right, just pulled in. There she is sitting. I'm going to go say hi here first, and then we'll check it out. So first impressions here, actually not quite as rusty as what I thought it was going to be. Frame actually appears okay. Rockers are rusted, but not completely the whole way through, except for at the back right here on the cab corner. They completely need replaced, but not that terrible. Rest underneath here is, it's a little scaly, but not as bad as I was expecting. Tires aren't great. Yeah, the bed supports you can see are gone, which I pretty much expected because the rear wheel wells are too. Yeah, these cross members are pretty flaky. Not the worst. This side's much worse on the rust there. The inside of the bed actually looks like it had a bed liner for most of the time. Yeah, I am surprised at how decent this frame actually looks. Yeah, this whole side's worse as far as rust, but not anything I didn't expect. And up here, yeah, not the worst. Front bumper is shot, but that's expected. Not see any major leaks underneath of it, but it's on gravel, so that's a little tough to tell. Little bit of grease on stuff there. All right, so as it sits here, okay. Is there a reason at all that the cap's off the coolant?
No, I do not. I didn't even notice that.
Okay. The reason mainly I'm asking on that is because these specifically get, if the head gaskets are bad, they'll get a bunch of pressure in the cooling system. Let's see here. Okay. Not milky, which is a good sign. Let's see here. Not a lot of, doesn't appear to have a lot of blow by. All right. Yeah, man. Well, do you mind if I start it up or anything?
Oh, yeah, I'll start it up.
Sure.
It's got 4x4 on it, so like it has the lever action and the bottom.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll just let her warm up there for a minute. Interior is basically shot. But alright. Backseat actually doesn't look like it's been used hardly at all. Let's see. It is just a work truck. We got roll-up windows and everything. Yeah, 325 on her. Should have brought the code scanner. That was stupid. Brake controller. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said in the description, it drives just fine.
Yeah.
It looks a little rough, like a little beat up.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, my concern right now is definitely just head gaskets, just because that's what, like, that's the #1 thing, especially on higher mileage ones, to check out. The rest of it I'm not too concerned about. No, she drives nice. The steering is actually surprisingly tight. I mean, it's got a little play, but let's see here. Just gonna get on her a little bit, just to here, or 4 high. I'm not so worried about 4 low. Up there, she should have went in. Yep. Oh yeah. No, she's in. Okay. Cool. 4-wheel works. Shift some through the gears there. All right. Cool. All right, there she goes. I'll see you guys back at the house, and we'll talk a little bit more about the truck here. All right, just like that, we made it back home to the garage here. Let me go up here, flick on the lights. I've not organized the tools at all yet, unfortunately. I just forgot where the light switch was. Got the Baja Blast, though. Summertime, you know, that's how you know it's here. Yeah, let's talk about this truck a little bit. So I guess the short answer is I don't think we're going to buy that truck. Because we have other trucks around here that we don't really need. I mean, we got, well, that's a cab. That's not a truck. But we got one in the garage here. We got another one out there somewhere. Hold on. We got one out there. The dually. We got a lot of trucks around. And the Whistling Diesel truck we plan to keep. The dually we plan to keep, so that's 2 trucks. The 05 that we rebuilt, probably going to sell that one. But we just don't need another truck, even though the price is right, I think, even if the head gaskets do need to be done. But that's the other thing. So with the cap being off, you can't really test to see if there's any pressure. So, yeah, I didn't feel like taking a risk on it or really even making an offer. Just kind of walked away from it. It was, I mean, I think price-wise, it's still a solid deal because you just can't buy those trucks for $3,000, kind of regardless of miles, at least not ones that are running and driving. And it ran and drove pretty well. I was really impressed with that. So I thank the guy for, showing me around it and everything, but I just don't think it's not a project or anything we want to take on right now because we just don't have the time. I have to focus on this other stuff, and I don't have too many project vehicles on the channel at one time because then stuff sits, and that's not fun at all. So we are going to get to stripping out the rest of the cab on that. That was actually my plan for today, but now that's kind of shot. So I'm going to strip out the rest of the cab. I might do some of it today, but it'll be in a video later on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this was a shorter video, but it's what I got time for, so, what are we going to do? Have a great day, guys.